There's this deadline kind of creeping up on millions of us PC users. It's like a digital doomsday clock, and man, it is ticking down. We all know we should probably do something about it, but that temptation to just hit the snooze button is so strong. Here's the thing though, with Windows 10, there are no more snoozes. Okay, so someone online posted this, and it perfectly captures the vibe, right? It's a joke, of course, but it's hiding a really inconvenient truth for a lot of people. That date, October 14th, 2025, it's not just some random day on the calendar. It is a hard stop for what is still the world's most popular desktop operating system. So let's talk about that deadline. What actually happens when Microsoft just pulls the plug? Let's break down what end of support really means for you and me, the average person still rocking Windows 10. The really, really important part here is security updates. Your computer isn't just gonna, shut down on that day. It'll still turn on. Your files will be there. But think of it like a castle. The digital fortress that's been protecting all your stuff, the guards are walking off the job. No more maintenance. So when new threats pop up, and they will, your system is just gonna be a sitting duck. It really boils down to this. Your PC becomes way more vulnerable to all the nasty stuff out there. As that one user put it, those updates are the first line of defense against ransomware. If you decide to stay on an OS that isn't getting those updates anymore, you might as well be leaving your front door wide open with a sign that says, "Come on in." So the obvious solution for Microsoft is, hey, just upgrade to Windows 11. Simple, right? Well, not so fast. For a lot of users, that so-called upgrade is actually feeling a lot more like a downgrade, and the community is super divided on this for some really good reasons. And this whole debate isn't just about, whether you like the new start menu or not. For so many people, it comes down to just basic usability. The reports we're seeing from actual users are painting a really clear and honestly pretty frustrating picture of this performance drain that you just can't ignore. Let's dive into that performance penalty, because this is a big one. We're talking about a huge number of people who took the leap, they upgraded, and suddenly their once zippy computers are struggling just to keep up. I mean, look at this quote. It doesn't get much more direct than that, does it? And this isn't just one person. We're seeing this sentiment echoed all over the place. People just feel like the new OS is heavier, more bloated, and bogged down than what they had before. And this one really hits home. Think about that. We're not talking about running some intense video editing software or the latest blockbuster game. We're talking about Microsoft Word. When your computer starts choking on a simple Word doc, you know something's not right. And it's not just a feeling. Somebody actually put numbers to it. They found their CPU and GPU usage jumped by 10, even 20% after upgrading. And get this, that was with all the fancy visual effects turned off. That's a real, tangible cost. It means your computer runs hotter, your battery drains faster, and the overall performance just takes a hit. But wait, it gets better. Here's the real kicker. Even if you said, okay, fine, I'll deal with the slowdown, there's a good chance Microsoft won't even let you upgrade. Windows 11 has these super strict hardware requirements that mean millions of perfectly good, even powerful older PCs are just officially left out in the cold. So what do you do? This is where the story gets really interesting. You've got this impossible choice, right? Stick with an OS that's about to become insecure, or move to one that might slow your machine to a crawl. Faced with this, the user community did what it always does. It found another way. They basically went rogue. So are you really stuck between a rock and a hard place? The community's answer is a big, resounding nope. They've found all these clever workarounds and totally different paths that, let's be honest, Microsoft probably wishes you didn't know existed. The most popular secret weapon here is a version of Windows 10 called LTSC. Now, this is a super stripped-down, no-nonsense version. It gets rid of all the extra junk, the apps, the widgets, all the stuff people call bloatware, and just focuses on being rock-solid stable. But here's the killer feature. Support for this thing goes all the way to 2032. That's a huge deal. And if you're feeling even more adventurous, there's this whole other world of modded operating systems. Think of it like a custom-tuned car. Enthusiasts take the stock version of Windows and just strip it down, rebuilding it from the ground up to be as lean, mean, and fast as it can possibly be. And check out this story from a user. For just $18, they got one of these mods, and suddenly their 12-year-old computer with only 4 gigs of RAM was running smoothly. That's incredible. It's like they brought this old machine back from the dead. It just goes to show you, a lot of the time, the problem isn't your hardware, it's the software running on it. Okay, so as we dig into all this, something else becomes really clear. This whole debate isn't just about tech specs and performance numbers. It's about a deep philosophical divide in how people see their computers. Is it just a personal tool for you, or is it a critical part of a business? See, for most of us using a PC at home, the motto is kind of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We want it to be fast, we want it to be familiar. But in a business, that's a whole different ballgame. Security and stability are everything. An hour of downtime can cost millions isn't just a saying, it's a reality. So what's a small risk for you personally can be a total catastrophe for a company.
And this isn't just some hypothetical scenario. One person shared this pretty terrifying real-world story. A state-owned enterprise got hit by a virus that spread across their entire network, all because of unpatched Windows. And if that system had gone down completely, the damage would have been in the billions per minute. Suddenly, that annoying update doesn't seem so bad, does it? It's literally insurance for your business's survival.
All right, so after all that, you've basically got 3 paths you can take. Path 1, the official route, upgrade to Windows 11. Path 2, stay put, stick with Windows 10 and just accept the risks. Or Path 3, go rogue. You dive into these community solutions for better performance and a longer life for your machine. And look, there is no single right answer for everyone. It all comes down to you. The choice depends completely on your hardware, what you use your computer for, and honestly, your own personal tolerance for risk. What's a crazy gamble for a huge company might be a totally fine choice for you and your old laptop at home. And all of this leaves us with one last, kind of fascinating thought. In this big battle for your desktop, who's really going to win? Is it going to be the official roadmap from a giant corporation like Microsoft? Or is it going to be the user community, these incredibly resourceful and passionate people finding their own way? The future of the desktop is being decided right now. And honestly, the winner is anyone's guess.
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell to the later update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in the next video.